This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Good evening and welcome once again to the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School for South Sound Conference Boys Basketball. I'm Diedrich Allen and you are watching the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. Tonight the Shelton Highclimbers host the Gig Harbor Tides. The Highclimbers come into the game with a 1-4 record, 0-2 in the SSC, and are coming off last night's 52-40 non-league loss to Templestowe College from Melbourne, Australia. The Tides are 2-2 on the season, 1-1 in the conference, and beat Central Kitsap Friday 58-41. This is the first of two games between the teams this season. As far as common opponents, both lost to North Thurston in the last week. Gig Harbor has won 12 straight games over Shelton. Most recently was 58-50 on January 20th of this year. Can the Highclimbers end that losing skid to the Tides and pick up their first South Sound Conference win? Or will Gig Harbor make it 13 straight? We're just minutes away from finding out. Coming up on the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, we talk with Shelton coach Derek Pringle. It's South Sound Conference Boys Basketball, the Gig Harbor Tides at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected, and Maple Glen Senior Living, celebrating the art of life.
Other TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract. Then you're stuck with years of second-rate service. Hood Canal Communications delivers stunning HD, plus bundled savings on super-fast internet and home phone, with no long-term contracts. It's all backed by an exceptional team of local service professionals. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a contract. Visit hcc.net to learn more.
It may not seem fast or close to you, but 100 times a day we leave our office and put ourselves only a door away. An average of 2 patrol cars are struck and 1 trooper injured every month. It's Washington law that you slow down or move over when you see emergency lights ahead. We ask that while we're out here getting you and your family home safe every night, you help us get home safe to our families. Slow down and move over.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living in Shelton. Find out for yourself by scheduling a tour to see the senior living community at 1700 North 13th Loop. Call 360-427-0300 to set up a time, or you can attend one of Maple Glen's community events. How about an evening of holiday traditions on December 14th? Need some help wrapping your holiday gifts? Sit back, relax, leave the wrapping to Maple Glen. Maple Glen is also bridging the gap for those in need with a holiday gift drive for Mason County seniors and teens. Drop off non-perishable food items and gifts at 1700 North 13th Loop. Call Teresa or Stephanie for ideas and more information. That's Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, 360-427-0300.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome. I'm Diedrich Allen at the top of the stands, across from the scorer's table, getting ready for this South Sound Conference matchup between the Gig Harbor Tides and the Shelton Highclimbers. It is now time, however, to talk with the coach. Coach Derek Pringle.
Yes, sir.
I played a game, interesting little matchup you had last night against an Australian team. Tell me how that came about first.
We lost our game against Tanano, and so Jim went online and contacted the guy from Mercer Island who sets it all up, and they're looking for one more game because the girls had a game last night also too, and so they wanted a 5th game so they can play against us, anybody, before they go back home. So that's how we ended up putting them on the schedule, because you can play them every 3 years. You can play them. You can get 21 games versus 20. So we ended up playing it. Actually, it was pretty good, and it helped out us because it was pretty even with us, except for had a little height, but skill-wise, we were pretty even.
That's what I saw. Your guys did a good job over. They had a 6'6" guy.
6'6" guy.
Yeah, you did a good job defending him, I thought.
Right. When I watched him against Elmer, because they played Elmer like that fall on Saturday, he was scoring inside out. Yeah. And him and number 20. I think number 20 finished the game last night with 26, 28, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, but we knew the only two that would score would be those two. So we kept him down. I think he had 9, and the other one had 26. So we did a good job on him. The little things that we didn't take care of the ball. We didn't know who was guarding and all that kind of stuff like that. So stuff that we need to work on every game is have it tattooed to our brain. We got to do this. We got to make sure we're doing this, and learn how to gel. That's what we're still young. I hate to keep saying you got 3 varsity players from last year and everybody else is new, but this year gonna be a teaching mode, and getting experience-wise for everybody. So hopefully we can learn from this. We got a good game tonight, probably another even matchup. I don't know how tall they are. I haven't seen it. I really don't care, but we got to wait and see how we come out. Because we're right in the mix of it. We're still in the mix. We can still get in the game. But we got to split these games with these teams.
Now, I was doing some research on Gig Harbor, the history of the matchup, and what I found is Shelton's never beaten Gig Harbor, at least not in the last 12 years or something like that.
That's probably about right. I know we was up here before last year, and we ended up losing when that 6'6" guy shot us out the gym in the third quarter. So it's kind of tough, but they was big last year. I don't know how big they are now, but we're gonna try to do the best we can.
Let's see, 5'11", 5'10", 6'4", 6'2", 6'6". Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so,
well, you match up as you match up, right?
We just show up and play.
Now, I want to talk about one gentleman, Zach Jonker, who you brought up, and he's played pretty good these last couple times I've seen him.
He was on that fence of us, swinging him anyway, and then we had some people drop. And so we just decided to give him a shot because we don't have a height. Because Zach's about 6'2", I think 6'3". It gives us a little height to balance our bigs out. You need to get in? Balance our bigs out. So, we just want to give him a shot. He's young, so, get that experience, see what happens.
One thing I got to talk a little bit about Ty Thompson. He had a great second quarter last night.
Yeah, he did, and he's coming to his own. And that's what I told him at the beginning of the season is, hey, I need you to play your game. I need you to play within the concept of our scheme. But as fast as you are, you can turn this thing into a whole different level. All right, and these guys can feed off your energy. He has a lot of energy. And, these guys can feed off of him. He's still got a lot to learn, though. He's still young, 16. So I'm trying to feed him a little by little. I'm not going to let him go all the way loose yet. Not till his senior year.
Okay, Coach, I think that's enough for this time. We'll talk to you again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That is Shelton coach Derek Pringle just before about a half an hour ago or so. And we will take a break. We'll be right back with Starting 5.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. Time for the starting 5 for each team. Let's get those right out to you here. Hold on a second here. Got to bring up the graphic. So we will start out with the visiting Tides. You see Ben Hollenbach, he's a 5'10 junior. Braxton Porter, a 6'4 sophomore. Mason Gibson, a 6'2 senior. Drew Parrish, a 6'2 post. He's a sophomore. And Caden Garnis, a 6 foot junior. So that's Hollenbeck, Porter, Gibson, Parrish, and Garnis. For the Highclimbers, Malik Freeman, a 6'1 senior. Travis Colbinson, a 6 foot senior. Ty Thompson, a 6'2 sophomore. Noah Benson, a 5'11 junior. And Jason Kenyon, a 5'7 junior. So that's Freeman, Colbinson, Thompson, Benson, and Kenyon for the Highclimbers. And again, Hollenbeck, Porter, Gibson, Parrish, and Garnis for the Tides. So we're just a few minutes from getting this thing started, and we'll be back with the tip-off in a moment here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Cable price.
If you are interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Tuesday, you can watch the Mason County Commission. These live broadcasts air at 9 a.m., except on the fourth Tuesday of a month when the County Commission meets at 6 p.m. You can also watch the County Commissioners online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place to find this type of in-depth coverage.
And we're waiting for the start of this ball game. The Tide will be in the black jerseys with the blue numbers. Highclimbers in their home whites. It's like Ty Thompson will face Drew Parrish to get this thing underway. Got Noah Benson with his back to us. Travis Goldmanson on the far side. We're ready to go. Ball's tapped and tapped to Kenyon, and Jason will get the Highclimbers started. Shot on the way by Benson, missed and pulled down by Porter. It's Hollenbeck with it. For Garsh. And nice pass underneath, landed up in his Parrish. Tides up early. Kenyon brings the ball up the court. Benson with it. Back to Kenyon, he'll set the play. Fakes the three, throws it over to Benson. Now in the corner to Freeman. Side of the paint to Colbinson. Out it goes to Kenyon, out over to Benson, and a steal. Nice big step through, and missing the shot, however, is Gibson. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the court. With the ball to the baseline, inbounds for the Gig Harbor Tides. Lob in the middle and a turnover. As here comes Colbinson. Up it goes to Thompson. Thompson down to Freeman. Freeman missed the layup. The rebound pulled down by Porter. Quickly the other way and laying it off the glass, and in is Gibson. Colbinson with it. High post feed. Nice find to Freeman. Will lay it off the glass and a reverse layup. And a near steal in the backcourt by Thompson. There's Parrish with it. Hollenbeck leaves it for Parrish. Parrish missed the shot. Rebound goes to Benson. Quickly up it goes to Benson. Back to Kenyon. High post feed to Ty. Thompson now to Kenyon, top of the key for 3. Yes. And the Highclimbers up 5-4. Inbounds to go to Parrish. I'm sorry, that's Garnes. That's Garnes. Nice find again. Parrish will let off the glass and in there, fronting the big man. And the Tides are taking advantage. Kenyon with the ball, far side. Dribble up top, bounce it over to Colmanson. Colmanson back to Kenyon, over to Benson. Benson way outside for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped, and Freeman comes up with it, puts out the glass. Popped out. Rebound pulled down by Porter. And he stepped right out of bounds, trying to avoid Freeman. So it'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Kenyon will trigger the play. Gets it into Benson. Benson back to Kenyon. Kenyon will dribble up, set the play. Colvinson with the ball, far side, puts it on the floor, trying to drive baseline. Stops, throws it up top to Kenyon. Kenyon high post feed to Thompson, down to Freeman. Freeman partially blocked and recovered by the Tides. And here comes Garnetz. Over it goes, that's Porter. Porter drives it to the paint. Quick passes. And it looks like Gibson just skipped that foot a little bit on the pivot. And that'll be the second turnover on Gig Harbor. Kenyon with the ball. Up it goes to Benson. Benson back to, actually now Kenyon has it. Over to Benson. Back to Kenyon. Deflected, but goes right into Colmanson's hands, knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Highclimbers. Jackson Davis will step on, and so does Malik Livingston for the Tide. We do have a timeout, however. We'll be right back. It's Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Come see for yourself by scheduling a tour to view apartments, the beautiful surroundings, activities, and the signature dining room. Maple Glen Senior Living Community, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman, 360-427-0300 to learn more about this exciting living community.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Trailing by 1, 5 to 6. Sorry, 6 to 5. Sideline inbounds. Kenyon gets the ball. And a steal. And going to the hoop, trying to dunk it, was Gibson. Missed it on the dunk, and up come the Highclimbers. Colmanson leaves it for Freeman, but ping-pongs around, and coming away with it are the Tide. It's Garnis swing it over. Gibson. Far side. Gets it to Livingston. Over to Garnis. Into the corner. Driving to the hoop from the baseline, off the glass and in for Davis. 3-point lead for Gig Harbor. Benson with the ball now to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Benson, over to Kenyon again. Directing some traffic, trying to clear out the side. Now Benson way outside. Back to Kenyon. Down low. Cherry picking on the baseline is Malik Freeman, and he puts it up and in. Livingston's going to drive to the hoop, stop in the box, had it partially blocked. Freeman with the recovery. Here come the Highclimbers, trailing by 1. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. That's Thompson. Thompson hands it off to Colmanson. Colmanson trapped on the side, finds Thompson side of the paint. Falls to the ground, and they're going to call a foul on Gig Harbor. First whistle of the ball game. Personal foul will go on 24. That's Drew Parrish. So I have a 44 that I don't have on my list. Checks in. I'll have to check on that. And 33 is McCauley. McCauley will check in for Gig Harbor. Three on the way by Colbinson, falls off. Rebound goes to 44, trying to find his name. Three on the way by Davis. Rebound goes to Livingston. Livingston tried to throw it and right to the hoop. It popped out. Rebound goes to Freeman. Up to Kenyon. Kenyon up to Vincent. Scuffles it back to Kenyon. Kenyon out to Colbinson. Colbinson for three. In and out. Rebound pulled down by number 44. No name as yet on that young man. Garnis over to Davis, to Livingston. Kenyon with the rebound, or with the ball, I should say. Here come the Highclimbers. Over it goes to Ald, who checked in. Colbinson for three again. That goes in. So the Highclimbers are up two. Casey Badillo Brown will step on for the Highclimbers. They'll get Freeman. So it's Ald, Colbinson, Kenyon, Thompson, and Brown. So Talent is in there as well. That's he has the ball. Oh, a nice steal there by Kenyon, getting in the passing lane. Jason will dribble up top and set the play. Throw it over to Ald. Ald to Brown. Brown back to Ald. Now to Kenyon. And there's Colbinson to the foul line. Hooks it out to Ald. Ald for three. Yep. And it's a 13-8 lead for the Highclimbers. Inbounds goes to McCauley. Ball's free and another turnover as Ty Thompson tried to go up strong, got blocked and fouled. That'll be two team fouls on Gig Harbor, and the personal foul will go on McCauley. So Gig Harbor's over there in front of their bench with the coach. Refereeing crew wants somebody in the key for Gig Harbor. As Ty Thompson's at the line for a couple of free throws. 1:16 to go here, first quarter. Shelton 13, Gig Harbor 8. Highclimbers, Ty Thompson at the line for the first two free throws. Got the first one. And you're bringing back Porter and Hollenbeck for Gig Harbor. Second one goes in as well. Highclimbers up 7. Another near steal. Tide still hasn't come away with it, but actually Carlin Talent did draw the foul on Highclimbers. First whistle on Shelton in the half, in the ball game actually. And that'll go on Brown. Back in the ball game, Mason Gibson for Gig Harbor. Inbounds will go to Hollenbeck. Down to Davis. He'll spin, try to find some sort of way to get around the defense and driving to the hoop. Next extra pass up and in for 44. All I can hear is Austin is his first name. Ends the drought there for the Gig Harbor. Thompson's going to drive, lose control of the ball, and that'll be a turnover and a steal. Hollenbeck with the ball for Gig Harbor. Over goes to Gibson for three. Splash that one in. And all trying to answer. Short. Thompson skies in there. Can't keep the ball. And coming up with it was Hollenbeck. He loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highclimbers. Leading by 2, 19.9 seconds to go here, first quarter. 15-13. Shelton ball under their backboard. Inbounds quickly to Brown, to Thompson. Thompson goes right to the hoop, puts it up, short, missed it. Rebound goes to Davis. Davis' outlet is stolen away by Colemanson. Ty back to the hoop, puts it up and in. And there's a foul on that one. Nope, they're going to call a charge on Ty. That'll be his first. Second team foul. 9 seconds to go here in the first. 2-point lead for Shelton. Gig Harbor the ball in their backcourt. Inbounds will go to Davis. Davis to Garnis. Garnis near steal, turning around and throwing it at the buzzer, nowhere close, was Porter, and that'll go through first 8 minutes. Shelton up 2, 15-13. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
And we're waiting for the start of the second quarter. Highclimbers had a 7-point lead in the first quarter. Tide had a 5-point lead, I believe, and Highclimbers just managed to flip that. And then Tides came right back, and now the Highclimbers have a 2-point lead. It'll be Tide ball to start this second quarter. We know Zach Jonker will be stepping onto the court as one of the 5 for the Highclimbers. He's out there. Caleb Hitzman also checked in the timeout between quarters, working with Ald, Brown, and Kenyon. As I mentioned, it's Tide ball to start the second quarter. Garnis will bring it across. Near side, that's Gibson. Up top to Hollenbeck. Quick passes. Garish with it. Whoops, sorry. Extra pass down to Austin. He'll put it up and in. Hitzman with it far side. Back to Kenyon. Back to Hitzman. Into the corner, Ald. Ald for 3. Short, but nearly dropped in. Brown with the rebound and put it back up. Missed the shot and rebound pulled down by Porter. Garish will get it to Gibson. Gibson slashes in, kicks it out. Hollenbeck faked the 3, pulls up inside the arc and nails the jumper. There's Jonker losing the handle, but it rolls over to Brown. Brown to Hitzman, to Kenyon. Kenyon looks to Brown. Brown lob it back to Kenyon. Over to Hitzman. Hitzman way outside. Puts on the floor, drives right to the hoop, puts it up, and it drops in. They're going to count that one for Caleb, plus the foul. Austin Deppywolf is what 44 is. That's who that is. Hitzman missed the free throw. Deppywolf with the rebound, and here come the Tide. Hollenbeck over to Gibson. Gibson to Garish, back to Gibson. Gibson over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck to Garish. Garish over to Gibson. Gibson lobbed it down to Deppywolf. And it's a turnover, and here come the Highclimbers. Over to Hitzman. Hitzman, a couple of steps, trying to feed the Yonker in the middle. It's deflected out of bounds. It'll be a Highclimber ball on the baseline, I believe. Yes. Kenyon will lob it up top and stolen away nearly by Hollenbeck. Nice heads-up move by Kenyon. He has put back or put up was going to be slapped in his face, and he's going to be fouled. That'll go on Dempsey Wolf. That's his second personal. So that puts Jason Kenyon at the free throw line first time tonight. Got it. And into the ball game for Gig Harbor, Griffin McCauley. Kenyon second free throw. Goes in. 5 points for Jason so far tonight. 2-point lead for Gig Harbor. And another steal. Kenyon over to Hitzman. Hitzman drives baseline, hooks it back to Kenyon, but it's going to nearly be a backcourt in violation, but it's picked off by Hollenbeck. His layup is short, and McCauley knocks it out of bounds. So I have 3 turnovers on Shelton and 6 on Gig Harbor. Colbinson will step onto the court for Shelton. And Parrish returns, it looks like, for Gig Harbor. Kenyon's going to drive to the hoop, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. He used his left hand for that shot. I hope they're going to wave off the basket. They're going to say that was actually on. I guess there was no foul on that one. Baseline inbounds. Lob it in. Hollenbeck with the pick. Here comes Garnis. Missed it short. Benson with the rebound. Checked in there, the dead ball. And here comes Kenyon. Up to Benson. Benson back to Kenyon. Kenyon over to Colbinson. Colbinson high post feed to Junker. Junker over to Benson. Benson drives the foul line, lost the handle of the ball, but they're going to get a whistle on Gig Harbor. Parrish picked up his second. There was a foul on the previous possession for the Highclimbers, and that went on Hollenbeck. Kenyon will sit down. Hitzman in there, lob it into Freeman, also checking in. So Freeman at the top, over to Hitzman. Hitzman sets the offense over to Benson, far side. Now there's Colbinson to Freeman on the baseline. Lob it up top to Hitzman. Hitzman over to Benson to Colbinson in the corner, driving baseline, and they're going to say a foul on the drive there. It'll be 1-1 for the Highclimbers. The 7th team foul on Gig Harbor. Jackson Davis picked up his first personal foul, and that'll send Travis Colbinson to the free throw line for the first of a 1-1. Ty Thompson returns for Shelton. Junker will sit down. First free throw for Colbinson, short. Rebound Gibson for Gig Harbor. Garnis over to Davis. Davis up top to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck looking to court over. Get it to Gibson. Gibson trying to get by the defense. Try to lob it in to Parrish. It's going to be a foul on the Highclimbers. That'll go on Freeman. That's his first. So Porter will step back onto the court for Gig Harbor. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Tides. Garnis will trigger the play from the left of the backboard into Parrish. Parrish up top to Hollenbeck. Back to Garnish, down to Parrish. Stolen away by Freeman. And here comes Hitzman for the Highclimbers. Stops, pops for 3. That's short. Rebound tapped up. Hollenbeck will grab it and run the other way and lay off the glass. And in. And the Highclimbers back the other way. Benson, top of the key for three. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Gardner. And stolen by Colbinson to Freeman. Freeman will put it off the glass and in. Davis has it near mid-court. We'll get it back to, let's see, is that Hollenbeck? Yeah, that's Hollenbeck. Over goes to Garnis. Garnis put on the floor, trying to get by Benson defensively. Stumbles. Over to Hollenbeck. Finds Parrish side of the paint. Trying to go on Freeman. Puts his shoulder down and banging into Freeman, and that will go the other way. So Parrish picked up his third personal. It'll be 18 fouls on Gig Harbor. Highclimbers lead by 2. Let's see here. Dimpy Wolf will step back on for the Tide, and Carlin Talent back in there. Hitzman slows the pace down, finds Thompson in the center of the court. Over to Colbinson. Colbinson to the foul line, out to Freeman. Freeman faked the shot, drives to the hoop, scooped it up, and slapped out of bounds by Dimpy Wolf. So it'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton. Hitzman will trigger the play, right of the backboard. Throws it into Thompson. Thompson out to Benson. Over to Freeman. Freeman, high post feed to Thompson. To Colbinson. Colbinson fakes the three. Steps back into the corner. Finds Thompson's side of the paint. Puts on the floor. Out it goes to Benson. Benson for three. No. Rebound. Colbinson to Hitzman. Down to Freeman. Freeman off the glass and in. Nice ball movement by the Highclimbers off the second chance point. Or second chance opportunity. That's Porter. Whistle away from the ball. There's some discussion. I believe the foul was going to go on the Tide. So Davis is called for an offensive foul, his second. So Hitzman will bring it across the timeline for Shelton. Another possession, leading by 4 now. Over to Colbinson. Colbinson lobs it to Thompson. Had it deflected, we got it right back. Colbinson for three at the top. In and out. Rebound. Freeman with a rebound and a putback. He's got 10 points for Malik, and the lead is 6 for Shelton. Near steal of the ball, but I think we're going to get Colbinson for the foul there. Only the 4th team foul on Shelton, the 2:43 mark. That'll be on Freeman, his second. So it'll be Gig Harbor ball, sideline backcourt inbounds. As Max Loverock will step on for the Tide. And let's see here, somebody else came back in here. I didn't see another. Oh, Gibson's back in there, and Casey Medea Brown is also on the court for Shelton. Garnish. Gibson with it now to the baseline. Lob it out. Garnish for three. Off. Rebound slapped and controlled by the Highclimbers. Here comes Kenyon up to Thompson. Thompson changing directions, goes right to the hoop, lays it off the glass and in. First basket for Ty, but he has 4 points. And a timeout has been called by Gig Harbor as the Highclimbers are up 8. It's a full one. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy, Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
Gig Harbor ball coming out of the timeout. A couple of substitutions to pass along for the Tides. One of them is Livingston, who will inbounds it, and the other one is McCauley. And Livingston and McCauley have the ball now. Garnis lob it up, and another turnover. Benson with the ball for the Highclimbers. Here comes Kenyon up to Thompson. Thompson drives to the foul line, leaves it for Kenyon for three at the top. Splash that one in. His second three of the ball game. Give him 8 points. 11 turnovers on Gig Harbor. Livingston with it in back court. McCauley finds Garnis to Livingston. And then over it goes to Garnis. 19 on the shot clock, and the Tide set their offense. Trailing by 11. High post feed. And that's Talent to baseline. Talent for three in the corner. No, rebound pulled down by Loverock. And there's going to be a foul on him, I believe. So the personal foul will go on whom? I'll walk to the other end of the mini dome, and it's a 1-and-1. No, it's two shots for Kenyon. Did go on Loverock. It's his first. Yonker will step back on. And Ty Thompson will get a rest. We did have a substitution. The number 20 checked in. Second free throw for Kenyon is off. Have a lane violation, or nope. It'll get Casey Badillo Brown will pick up his second, fifth team foul on Shelton. It's 30-19 with 1:19 to go on in the half. Malik Livingston will inbounds it. Throw it into number 20. I don't have a name for you, that young man. And here comes McCauley. McCauley stolen away by Brown. Brown gives it over to Hitzman. Hitzman up top to Kenyon. He'll fake the three, drive right to the hoop, put it off the glass. No, rebound tapped up by Kenyon. Ball still free. Brown picks it off of the ground, but he loses it. And spinning away with that is McCauley. Here come the Tide. Comes Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck working the far side now on the dribble. Hooks it up top to 23 on the way at the top. That's off. Rebound, Brown. Oh, did he step on? Oh, he put the ball right on the baseline. And that'll go over to Gig Harbor. He's got to figure out who 20 is now. Hollenbeck will inbounds it from the baseline, and it goes to McCauley. Up top, Livingston has it, swing it over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck spinning at the box, finds McCauley to 20 in the corner. That's off, rebound Livingston, he pushed off, I believe. Yes, it is. And Malik will pick up his first, 10th team foul, I'm sorry. We're two shots at the south end of the mini dome. So Jason Kenyon back at the free throw line. He is 2 for 4, has 8 points tonight so far, trying to increase his Highclimber lead. Got the first one. So Garnis, Gibson, and Davis will step back on the court for the Highclimbers, and Jason Kenyon, I'm sorry, for the Tide. Jason Kenyon for the Highclimbers at the line for second free throw. .6 seconds to go here in the half. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Hollenbeck for Gig Harbor. And here come the Tides. Out it goes to 20. Up top to Gibson. Gibson over to Davis. Davis fakes the three, drives to the hoop. Big jump stop, hooks one up, comes up short. Gibson skies in there for the rebound. His putback falls short. Yonker with the rebound. And here comes Kenyon with a couple of seconds. And Hitzman will launch one at the buzzer that'll hit the backboard. And we head to halftime with the Highclimbers up 31-19. We'll be right back with the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Maple Glen has a Sunday brunch, open to the community with free admittance when you schedule a tour. What a great way to learn more about this beautiful senior living community. Maple Glen Senior Living, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman at 360-427-0300 to learn more and schedule a visit to Maple Glen.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over. When you see lights,
Vests. Or reflectors.
please give us some room. Slow down and move over. When you need us,
We've got your back.
do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. This is the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. We'll have some halftime statistics in just a moment as you are watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday, you can watch the Shelton City Commission. These live broadcasts air at 6 p.m. on the first and third Monday of each month and at 2 p.m. on the other Mondays. However, you can watch the City Commissioners online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place to find this type of in-depth coverage.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Come see for yourself by scheduling a tour to view apartments, the beautiful surroundings, activities, and the signature dining room. Maple Glen Senior Living Community, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman, 360-427-0300 to learn more about this exciting living community.
And we're back here at Mason Web TV's broadcast here at the Mini Dome. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. All right, so it's halftime. The Highclimbers lead the Tide by a score of 31-19. That's the biggest lead they've had of the night. They've done it with Malik Freeman's 10 points, 9 for Jason Kenyon. Let's see, we have 4 for Ty Thompson, 3 apiece for Tyler Ald and Travis Colbinson, both hitting 3-pointers, and a basket for Caleb Hitzman. For the Tide, their leading scorer here, it looks like it's Mason Gibson. He has 5, 4 for Ben Hollenbeck, 4 for Austin Dempy Wolf, and 4 for Drew Parrish. A basket for Jackson Davis. That rounds it out, right? Yep, that rounds out their scoring. The difference here in the ball game is the turnovers. The Tide have a dozen turnovers, and Highclimbers only 6. And the Highclimbers have been able to score off of most of those turnovers, and they have built that 12-point lead here at the half. They also held the Tide to just 6 points there in the second quarter. They also racked up a few fouls. Let's see here, foul trouble for the Tide. Drew Parrish has 3, 2 for Austin Dimpy Wolf, 2 for Jackson Davis. And that's pretty much the foul trouble there for the Highclimbers. Malik Freeman has a couple of personals, and so does Casey Badillo Brown. Otherwise, they played a pretty clean game here in the first half. So again, we have a halftime score of Shelton 31, Gig Harbor 19. We're just a few minutes away from the third quarter, so we'll take another timeout. We'll be right back. This is the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
If you are interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday you can watch the Shelton City Commission, while you can catch the Mason County Commission every Tuesday. These are live broadcasts, but you can also watch them online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for local information.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Maple Glen has a Sunday brunch, open to the community with free admittance when you schedule a tour. What a great way to learn more about this beautiful senior living community. Maple Glen Senior Living, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman at 360-427-0300 to learn more and schedule a visit to Maple Glen.
You've seen the sign, keep right except to pass, but did you know it's the law? Camping out in the left lane makes you a slow-moving safety hazard. Moving to the right improves emergency response time and helps reduce collisions and traffic jams. Allowing faster-moving traffic to pass is always the best choice. Use the left lane to pass slower-moving or merging traffic, then return to your lane. Remember, keep right except to pass.
Halftime score here at the Mini Dome. You can see it right there. Highclimbers lead 31-19. This is the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. We'll be right back with the third quarter.
Welcome to the Maple Glen Senior Living Resident Spotlight. Meet Harrison Pinky Newharth.
This used to be bright red.
He was dubbed Pinky while working at the shipyard.
Some guy called me Pinky, and it stuck. And I've had it ever since 1940.
Pinky handled blueprints at the shipyard.
We had one guy in there that I used to play tennis with. Come to find out, he was a spy. And they came in one day when I was sitting there, and they arrested him right in the office.
He spent some time in the military before retiring as a Seattle City bus driver.
22 and a half years. had one chargeable accident in that length of time.
Pinky has been married for 61 years.
I proposed to her on the end of February after meeting her, going with her for just a month.
They built a house on Lake Cushman.
All with volunteer labor, with lots of beer to keep them satisfied.
Pinky moved into Maple Glen in 2012. If he's not on his computer, you can find Pinky calling Bingo.
Call Bingo here twice a week.
To schedule a tour and meet residents like Pinky, call Maple Glen at 360-427-0300.
And we're starting play here at the Mini Dome. Kenyon with the ball. Throws it over to Colmanson. Ball tapped out. Benson with a three. In and out. Rebound pulled down by the Tide. Gibson. Hollenbeck will bring it across. Hook it to Parrish. Parrish up and in. Malik Freeman hit the deck and played 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Give you those lineups as we get a chance. Got Kenyon, Colbinson with the ball. Thompson and Parrish cross to Benson and back to Kenyon. Kenyon to Colbinson. Colbinson drives baseline, steps back for a long two. They hit the top of the backboard. Ball is saved inbounds to Hollenbeck. And here comes Hollenbeck. Handing off to Gibson. One hands it over to Garnish. Garnish to Gibson. Gibson to the side of the paint. Up to the hoop. Lays it off the glass and in and draws the foul. Kenyon picked up his first personal. As Gibson with 5 points and makes the 3-point play. Give him 8. Actually, that makes it 8 points. So Kenyon over to Benson, back to Kenyon. Over to Benson, back to Kenyon. High post feed to Thompson. Thompson goes right to the hoop. And the ball stripped out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds. Right at the backboard. Kenyon will trigger the play. Highclimbers go out beyond the three-point arc. It goes to Freeman. Freeman to Benson. It's knocked over to Kenyon, and Kenyon will set the play. Benson back to Kenyon. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Benson. Back to Kenyon. Colmanson way outside, takes the three. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Gibson. And here comes Hollenbeck for Gig Harbor. Hollenbeck going to go right to the hoop, and it'll knock into Freeman, and that'll be an offensive foul. That'll go on Hollenbeck. It's his second. Gig Harbor cuts the lead to 7. Highclimbers have yet to score here. Almost 2 minutes of ball here in the third quarter. Benson into the corner to Colbinson, out to Thompson. The ball's deflected. Benson comes away with it. Nice pass to Thompson. Thompson stripped of the ball by either Gibson or Parrish. And they're going to call a jump ball. That'll go over to the Highclimbers, actually. I'm sorry, to the Gig Harbor Tide. Inbounds from the backcourt, goes into Garish. There's Gibson with it, back to Garish. To Parrish. Parrish avoids the lunging defender. A three on the way by Gibson, that's short. Got his own rebound, goes into the corner. Had the ball stolen away, here comes Ty Thompson. And a steal right back by Gibson. Gibson's gonna attack the basket, put a little step by, and it goes up and in. So Kenyon will bring it up for the Highclimbers. And the lead is down to 5. A 30-second timeout's been called. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be right back.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Freeman will get it in to Kenyon, and here come the Highclimbers. Had their lead dropped down to 5. Kenyon to Thompson. Thompson to the foul line. To Colbinson, 3 on the way. That's off. Rebound Thompson in traffic. Goes right back up and in. Got 6 points for Ty. There's Gibson mid-court. Lob it to Parrish off his hands. And here comes Jason Kenyon. Up to Colbinson. Back to Kenyon. Kenyon will set the offense. High post feed to Ty Thompson. And a steal by Hollenbeck. And here come the Tide. Quick hands of Malik Freeman is passed down from Porter. It's knocked out of bounds. 4:28 to go here in the third quarter. 33-26 inbounds to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck trying to get by the defense, hands it off. 3 outside by Garish. Splash. Big 3 there, way outside. Garnis, I'm sure that's the first basket for him. And it's a 30-second timeout. And we will keep it right here, as the Tide are now within 4. Trailing by as many as 12 here. Highclimbers have been held to 2 points so far. So the Highclimbers break their huddle. They have Colbinson, Kenyon, Freeman, Benson, and Thompson. Gig Harbor, that's the same lineup that started the quarter. Gig Harbor has this same lineup as here comes Kenyon. Goes over to Benson, into the corner to Colbinson. He'll drive the baseline right to the hoop, and they're going to call a foul on Gig Harbor. First foul go on whom? Go on Gibson, that's his first. So Tyler Colbinson at the free throw line for 2 free throws. He is 0 for 1. It's 3 points tonight. Make it 4. Jackson Davis back in the ballgame for Gig Harbor. Braxton Porter will sit down. Colbinson's next free throw is off. Rebound pulled down by Gibson for Gig Harbor. And here come the Tides. Gibson to Davis. Davis side of the paint. Stolen away, ripped away by Jason Kenyon. Up to Thompson. Thompson loses the handle. Tracked it down. Throw it to, whoop, there's Hollenbeck knocking that one away and stealing it right back. Gonna go right to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound tapped out of bounds. And that will be Gig Harbor ball. Jonker will return, as does Tyler Ald. Gig Harbor ball. Right of the backboard, Davis will trigger the play. Looking for Gibson. Throw it to Gibson. Get Kenyon all over him. Gibson will go around him, put it up, miss the shot, but drew the foul on the Highclimbers. And a couple of Shelton players there. That'll go on Jason Kenyon, his second. I have 2 on Kenyon. The board shows 1. Gibson's at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one, he'll get another one. Hitzman will step onto the court for the Highclimbers. And Gibson sinks them both. And it's a 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. They have the ball. 3.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Here's Hitzman with the ball. Dribble up top and set the play for the Highclimbers. Over goes to Hitzman. I'm sorry, Kenyon over to Ald. Oh, a nice steal by Garnis, and he'll save it inbounds to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck waits for the pack to go by, drives to the hoop, came up short on the rebound. Yonker with the rebound for Shelton. And here comes Kenyon. Over to Hitzman. Back to Kenyon. Kenyon to the foul line, out to Ald. Ald open for three. Nope, rebound Freeman. Tried to go right back up, and they're going to call him for traveling. Austin Dempey-Wolf will step back onto the court for the Tides, and Casey Badillo-Brown will step on for the Highclimbers. It's Gig Harbor ball. Gibson gets it on from the baseline. Garnis to Dempey-Wolf. Dempey-Wolf to Davis. Davis over to Gibson. Gibson for three. Nope. Rebound. Dempey-Wolf back up and in. And the lead is now 1 for Shelton. High post feed to Yonker. Yonker trying to drive side of the paint. Drew the foul on Dempey-Wolf. That's his third team foul. And Braxton Porter will step on for Gig Harbor. It's Shelton ball. Kenyon will trigger the play, looking for Ald to get it into Ald. Ald over to Hitzman. Hitzman to Kenyon between the circles. High post feed to Yonker. Yonker will drive to the hoop, put it up and in for Zach's first basket. Garnis draws a triple team, lost the ball out of bounds. Over 17 turnovers by my count on the Tides. Under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter, 3-point lead for Shelton. Hitzman with the ball, gets it back to Kenyon. Looking for the high post feed, finds Alt. And there's Kenyon, bounce it over to Hitzman. Hitzman for three. Yep. Caleb's second basket, give him 5 points, and that is a 6-point lead for Shelton. Inbounds to Garnis. Back to Porter now, Garnis again. One hands it down, looking to Porter all alone. Puts it up short. Brown with a rebound, and Kenyon comes up with it. And he'll slowly walk the ball up the court, leading by 6. Over to Ald. Back to Kenyon, over to Hitzman. Down to Brown. Brown quickly up and in. Minute to go here, third quarter. And a full timeout has been called. 59 seconds to go here in the third. Shelton increases his lead back up. It's 41-33. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you are interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday you can watch the Shelton City Commission, while you can catch the Mason County Commission every Tuesday. These are live broadcasts, but you can also watch them online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for local information.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Maple Glen has a Sunday brunch, open to the community with free admittance when you schedule a tour. What a great way to learn more about this beautiful senior living community. Maple Glen Senior Living, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman at 360-427-0300 to learn more and schedule a visit to Maple Glen.
Gig Harbor ball coming out of the timeout. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds to Gibson. Gibson to Garnis. Garnis looking for someone who finds Porter. Porter brings it across the timeline. Gets it back to Garnis. Garnis directing some traffic. Nearly stolen and then stolen away by Jason Kenyon. He stumbles around, finally controlling it, and he'll throw it away right back. And here come Garnis trying to go one-on-one on Kenyon. Gets a screen from Porter. Gonna go to the hoop, put it up short, partially blocked. Wolf with a couple of taps, then finally corrals a rebound, and a jump ball is called under the basket. That'll go over to the Highclimbers. Parrish will step back on for Gig Harbor. Wolf will sit down. So 17.2 seconds to go here in the third. 41-33 is their score. Shelton with a lead in the ball. Kenyon will bounce it up to Ald. Ald back to Kenyon. Back over to Ald. To Kenyon. Over to Hitzman. Hitzman's going to drive baseline. And they have a foul on the floor on Gig Harbor. We have 4 team fouls on the Tides. Personal foul will go on Gibson. This is first. Or is this second? This is his first. Highclimber ball, sideline inbounds. Kenyon will take a 3 at the buzzer, but doesn't fall. And after 3, Shelton's up 41-33. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
You've seen the sign, keep right except to pass, but did you know it's the law? Camping out in the left lane makes you a slow-moving safety hazard. Moving to the right improves emergency response time and helps reduce collisions and traffic jams. Allowing faster-moving traffic to pass is always the best choice. Use the left lane to pass slower moving or merging traffic, then return to your lane. Remember, keep right except to pass.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Gig Harbor has the ball to start the quarter. Gibson has it. And pass to Porter. Out it goes to Gibson. Gibson for 3. That's in and out. Rebound tapped out, and Porter will try to track it down, but Hitzman comes away with it for Shelton. Where it goes to Ald. Ald back to Hitzman. Hitzman will drive to the hoop. Bang bodies, and I think Parrish will get foul. 2 shots for Hitzman coming. And it'll go on Parrish. That's his 4th. Caleb Hitzman at the free throw line. He has 5 points, and he's 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Look at 1 for 2. Next free throw for Hitzman. Off the back of the iron, rebound. Parrish had it. And then controlled by Porter. And here comes Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck changing directions with Hitzman right on his hip everywhere he goes. Lob it to Parrish, side of the paint. Gonna back down, put up a hook, miss it. Ald with the rebound. Hook it to Hitzman, and here come the Highclimbers. Hitzman trying to go coast to coast is blocked out to the top. 3 on the way by Ald, in and out. Rebound Porter. And a steal by Colbinson. He'll take a 3, spins him. Porter has the ball in back court. Over to Hollenbeck. Nose look is up to Parrish. And cutting to the hoop is Gibson. Put it up and in. 14 points for Mason. And the lead is 10 for Shelton. We have a jump ball called on the pass. I'll stay with the Highclimbers. Hollenbeck and Porter will sit down. Livingston and Davis will step back on for Gig Harbor. Ty Thompson returns for Shelton. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Colbinson will inbounds it to Hitzman. Hitzman with the ball over to Ald, back to Hitzman. Between the circles down to Thompson. Thompson bounces it back to Hitzman. Hitzman with 10 on the shot clock to Colbinson in the corner. Steps by the defense, back to Hitzman. Hitzman top of the key for three. It's short. Rebound tapped in, controlled by Hitzman. Hitzman over to Colbinson, fakes the three, drives baseline. He'll lob it back out to Hitzman. High post feed to Thompson. Thompson, nice step. Goes to Colbinson, up top to Hitzman, over to Ald. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highclimbers. Substitution. Garland Talent will step back on for Gig Harbor. Davis will sit down. It'll be sideline inbounds. And Garnis knocked it out of bounds. Good quick hands. A couple of Tide players. So Ald will trigger it again between the scorers table and the Highclimbers bench. McCauley will step back on for Gig Harbor. Shelton ball inbounds to Hitzman. Back over to Ald. Back to Hitzman. 13 on the shot clock. Colbinson in the corner. Back to Ald. Over to Hitzman with 8 now. Over to Ald. Ald way outside. He's going to drive the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Hits it. Tyler Ald with 5 points tonight. And the lead is now 12. McCauley will get it up to Talent. Putting it up and in and draws a foul. First points for Talent tonight. It'll go on Colbinson, I believe.
Number 3, Travis Colbinson, is first, third team foul.
3 team fouls on Shelton and a personal foul. And on Colbinson, that's his first. And Talent at the free throw line for possible 3-point play. Gets it. And here come the Highclimbers. Ald stolen away off the pass and stolen right back. Over to Ald. To Thompson. Thompson out to Colbinson. Fakes the three into the corner now to Brown. To Hitzman. Over to Ald. Back to Hitzman. 10 on the shot clock. To Brown in the corner. Swinging around to Ald. Over to Colbinson. Colbinson for three. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Gibson. And here come the Tides. Up to Talent. Puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Ald. Ald to Hitzman. Coming back the opposite direction. Over to Colbinson. Colbinson will find Ald and the Highclimbers will set the play. Hitzman with it. Over to Ald. Back to Hitzman. Down to Thompson. Thompson out to Brown. Brown for three. Yes. Casey with 5 points tonight, and the lead is back up to 12. And then there's a little error on the inbounds, and I have 20 turnovers on Gig Harbor. Malik Freeman will step back on, and so does Jason Kenyon for Shelton. The Shelton Highclimbers have the ball under their backboard. Kenyon will trigger the play to the left side. Lob it into Thompson. Thompson spins, drives baseline. Going to go right to the hoop. It's blocked and recovered by Gig Harbor. And here comes Talent the other way. to Gibson. Gibson, and the ball slapped out of his hands. He'll drive right to the hoop, scoops it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. He'll go on Ty Thompson, his second, fourth team foul. And Mason Gibson's at the line. He's 2 for 3 at the free throw. I'm sorry, he's 3 for 3, excuse me. He has 14 points. Make it 15. Get another one. And cut that lead back to 10, and he does. Kenyon has the ball, finds Thompson. Thompson lost the ball. And here come the Tides. Here comes Gibson right back. He'll leave it out there. 3 on the way for Gurnis. Missed the 3. Rebound tapped, and the ball's free in the corner. Thompson comes away with it. He loses it. And then they're going to get a foul on, looks like it's going to go on McCauley. 10-point lead for Shelton. So Colmanson will trigger the play in the backcourt. And into Kenyon. Thompson over to Hitzman on the far side. Finds Kenyon. Lob it to Thompson at the free throw line to Colbinson. 3, open, hits. Travis Colbinson with 10 points tonight. And here is a 3 on the way by Garish. He'll answer. Garnish. The lead's back to 10. They were up 13 at one point. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Here comes Hitzman. Over to Kenyon. Kenyon bounces down to Freeman. Freeman off the glass. Oop, popped out. And putting it up and in off the rebound is Jason Kenyon. Give him 11 points. Garnis up to McCauley. His pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tide. Hollenbeck and Porter will return for Gig Harbor. And a full timeout has been called. 2:31 to go here in the ball game. 55-43. Shelton on top. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you are interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Tuesday, you can watch the Mason County Commission. These live broadcasts air at 9 a.m., except on the fourth Tuesday of a month when the County Commission meets at 6 p.m. You can also watch the County Commissioners online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place to find this type of in-depth coverage.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Gig Harbor ball coming out of the timeout. Garnish will trigger the ball from the inbounds near the three-point arc. Gets it into Gibson, gets it right back. 3 on the way in the corner. Yep. That's his third 3 in the ball game. He has 9 points. 9-point lead for the Highclimbers. Colbinson will get it in to Kenyon. Jason gets it back to Colbinson. And a lob up to Freeman. Freeman will get it to Colbinson. Center of the court to Kenyon. Kenyon trying to lob it down low to Thompson. It goes out of bounds. Off the deflection. The Highclimber ball. Right of the backboard. Kenyon will trigger the play. Lob it into Thompson. Top key. He'll go one-on-one. Puts it up and in. Tie with 8 points tonight. Porter with the ball in the backcourt. Throws it up to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck speeds up to the foul line. Throws in the corner to Garnitz. Back to Gibson at the top. And over to Hollenbeck. Fakes the three, drives baseline to the hoop. Bangs bodies. And a foul is going to be called on Kenyon, I believe. Be 5 team fouls on Shelton. Yep, it went on Kenyon. It's his third. And Ben Hollenbeck's at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. His first trip to the line tonight. He has 4 points.
Foul was on Jason Kenyon.
First free throw by Hollenbeck goes in. Give him 5 points, and it's a 10-point lead for Shelton. 1:47 to go here in the ballgame. Second free throw by Hollenbeck falls off. Thompson tipped it. The Highclimbers have the ball. There's Kenyon with it. Throws the center of the court, and Freeman goes to the deck to get it. There's Thompson. Finds Hitzman. Hitzman spins, leaves it for Thompson. Over to Kenyon. Down to Malik Freeman, puts it up and in. Malik's been quiet, but he has 12 points. At least quiet in the second half. Hollenbeck quickly up to Garnis. No, it's Gibson for three. Yep. Full timeout called. 1:14 to go in the ball game. 9-point lead for Shelton. Right back. This Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Maple Glen has a Sunday brunch, open to the community with free admittance when you schedule a tour. What a great way to learn more about this beautiful senior living community. Maple Glen Senior Living, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman at 360-427-0300 to learn more and schedule a visit to Maple Glen.
Vehicle collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting, it's a matter of life or death.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Colvinson inbounds it to Hitzman, and there's going to be a foul on the inbounds. That'll be a 1-and-1 as we walk to the north end of the mini dome. Talent picked up his first. Jason Kenyon, I'm sorry, it's Hitzman is the first of a 1-and-1. Got the first one, he'll get another one. Short, but rolled in on the second one. And the Tide coming right back quickly. Hollenbeck to the top of the key, throws over to Gibson. Garnish in and out on the three. Rebound goes to Kenyon. Hitzman gets it up to Freeman. Freeman to the hoop, lays it up softly, giving 14 points. Under a minute to go here, actually approaching 50 seconds. Here comes Gibson the other way. Hooks it in, and Kenyon had it Hitzman had it for a moment. Three on the way by Hollenbeck. Missed it, rebound bounces out. Kenyon will corral it, here comes Hitzman. Hitzman fouled immediately by Talent. Now the 8 team fouls on Gig Harbor. They're trailing by 13. Davis will step back on the court for Gig Harbor, as Shelton's Caleb Hitzman has first of a 1-and-1, as the Highclimbers leading by 13. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Porter. Get it to Garnis. Garnis over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck to the top of the key. Takes the three. Missed it. Rebound Kenyon. Protects the ball with 20 seconds to go and threw it away. There's Davis. Davis fakes the three. Steps by the defense of Thompson. Launched it. Missed it. And Freeman will pull down the rebound, and he's fouled. So we now head to the north end of the mini dome again. And it'll be Porter picking up his second personal. This time it's Malik Freeman at the free throw line. His first trip to the free throw. It's first of a 1-and-1. Got the first one. We'll get another one. 15 points. Lead for Shelton is now 14. Second free throw, it goes in. Hollenbeck's going to go long to Talent. Talent at midcourt. Loses the ball off his foot out of bounds. 7 seconds to go. Nope, actually it'll stay with the Gig Harbor team in their front court, trailing by 15. Inbounds to Porter. Porter to Hollenbeck. And Hollenbeck will take the three. Missed that one. Thompson had it, but goes right to Talent. Wave off that shot. But the final, as the Highclimbers pick up their first South Sound Conference win of the season, 65-50. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to...
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
If you are interested in how our local government works, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday you can watch the Shelton City Commission, while you can catch the Mason County Commission every Tuesday. These are live broadcasts, but you can also watch them online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for local information.
There's a lot going on these days at Maple Glen in Shelton. Maple Glen has a Sunday brunch, open to the community with free admittance when you schedule a tour. What a great way to learn more about this beautiful senior living community. Maple Glen Senior Living, located just 20 minutes north of Olympia at 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. They're just feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Contact Teresa Gilman at 360-427-0300 to learn more and schedule a visit to Maple Glen.
And it's a final here in the mini dome. Shelton Highclimbers pick up their first South Sound Conference win of the season, knocking off Gig Harbor by a final score of 65-15. They did it behind 16 points from Malik Freeman, 11 for Jason Kenyon, 10 for Travis Colbinson, 8 for Ty Thompson, 8 for Caleb Hitzman, 5 apiece for Tyler Ald and Casey Badillo-Brown. And the basket for Zachary Junker. For the Tide in the losing effort, Mason Gibson led the way with 20 points. 9 for Caden Garnis. 6 apiece for Austin Dempy-Wolf and Drew Parrish. 5 for Ben Hollenbeck. 3 for Carlin Talent. And a basket for Jackson Davis. Turnovers, trouble for the Tide. By my count, they ended up with 20. Highclimbers, not too far behind with 14. But Shelton picked up their first South Sound Conference win, their second of the season. Gig Harbor drops to 2-3 on the season, 1-2 in the SSC. Overall, the Highclimbers are 2-4. So that pretty much does it from the mini dome here. Next up for the Shelton boys, they travel to Silverdale Friday to take on Central Kitsap. Gig Harbor, by the way, hosts Peninsula on Friday. Our next broadcast is Friday, and it's the Lady Highclimbers host CK. Tip-off here in the mini dome is 7 p.m. So again, that does it from the mini dome tonight. My thanks to you for joining us. Final again as Shelton picks up its first South Sound Conference win, the second of the season, 65-50 over Gig Harbor.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Maple Glen Senior Living, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.